Good night, folks. Welcome once again to another of my chat time interviews. Tonight, I have the great pleasure in welcoming Catherine Comden to my chat time interview. Hey, Catherine.
Hello, Lisa. Thank you for hosting and for having me here. I really appreciate it.
Well, tonight we will be chatting about her exciting Dog Trainers Coaching People Virtual Summit. So I'm so glad that you could find the time because I know you are rinsed out, busy like hell for this event. So I'm so glad you managed to find the time.
They don't they don't tell you ahead of time when you have these ideas that it's going to be so intensive. I'm like, I know, I'll do a summit. It'll be helpful. Everybody will love it. And then, but there's a lot to do. So yeah, it's been a steep learning curve, and I hope people are as excited as I am about it, and also very patient because this is the first time I've ever done something like this.
Okay, well, let's just jump straight into the questions. How did you come up with this idea of doing the summit, and what is the purpose of it?
Right. So, everybody is home online, trying to pivot during the pandemic, trying to figure out these online tools, trying to learn how to coach people better. And I thought it would be just a really timely thing to bring everyone together into a Coaching People virtual summit so that they can have the experience of using the tools that we use when we're teaching and coaching online, that they could hear from some of the top trainers and behavior consultants in our industry, and just get nuggets of information about coaching people and just great ideas in working with pet owners and pet parents in this day and age. So that's kind of where it all started. I teach a Coaching People course, the 5T coaching method that I host online. And I thought, this is just a great way to create some more conversation around what I think is a really important and often somewhat neglected part of what we do as dog trainers, is coaching the human half.
Very true. So my next questions comes beautifully into this. Why is coaching people important for dog trainers?
I mean, you're a trainer. How often have you, just stood there and gone, man, I could get that dog to do that lickety split, right? And we can. A lot of us have been studying training for years, decades in some cases. So putting a dog in our hands is so easy. And oftentimes we're able to even demonstrate with the client's dog very quickly what needs to happen. Well, now we're all teaching by Zoom or some other, Skype application through the internet, and our hands are off the dog, which means that our verbal skills have to be top of the game. We have to get buy-in quickly. We have to help them get to the, essential information in an organized fashion. And if we don't, then this will negatively impact our business. And if we do, it can positively impact our business. So it's really about creating great relationships in an organized fashion. And I just knew that some of these presenters that I've invited to the summit, a lot of them have been teaching and coaching online for a long time already, and some of them are new to it, so we're getting both perspectives. But I'm really excited with the outcome about all of the tips that we're going to get in this summit.
So could you name, well, no, I was just going to say name some, but no, name all of your presenters.
I would.
And what value do they bring to this summit of yours?
Oh, I am so excited. Check this out. When I was first envisioning this summit, I didn't really, I knew I wanted to aim high. I didn't really expect the turnout that I got. And so I'm so excited by the folks that have come. And also, now we as dog trainers especially are talking about diversity and inclusion. And I'm happy to say that, it's just not, it's not, frankly, all white women. agility trainers. You know, we're coming to this summit from a vast background of people. And so check this out. Trevor Smith, who has the Doggy Dojo YouTube channel. Trevor is an amazing dog trainer in his own. He teaches about technology. So I knew
Yes.
he was going to be a great one to have in this.
Yes.
Some great tips to share with us. Then there's Jennifer Shryock, who is the Family Pause Parent Education person. She is amazing because not only is she a behavior consultant and a special ed teacher, she is talking about teaching the whole entire family. Her tips for helping trainers come into a home either virtually or in person and get those kids involved and get them sort of focused with the dog. Fantastic. Just great tips. And then I have the fabulous Michael Shikashio, and most of the trainers in our industry know his name. He specializes in
Oh, yes.
He's been teaching and consulting online for quite a while. He has some amazing tips about building a trusting relationship quickly, helping a client work through those difficult conversations and those challenging talks that we have to do when we're dealing with aggression. And he is just the quintessential professional. I couldn't be more thrilled that he decided to play along. And then we have Kelsey Weber, who is a trainer here in Oregon, and she has Pause for Responders. So she has a whole business who's dedicated to training facility therapy dogs for emergency responders. So she's teaching cops. And I thought, oh, wow, this is a great opportunity to kind of figure out how to teach people that are so different from who we are. And she's raising puppies with professional puppy raisers and the police officers and herself working together. So it's kind of like this family system. She's got to navigate all these details, and she's doing it online. So she's got some great tips for us as well. Then there's the fabulous,
wow.
I know, I'm so excited. Then there's the fabulous Dee Holt.
I see that. Oh, I know Dee.
Yeah, Dee is awesome. So she's in Miami, Florida, and Dee is one of these people that is, she has an MBA. Okay. So she's got the business background. She's always thinking about marketing. She's talking about, teaching those high net worth clients and working with their whole staff and getting the information to them that they need for their dog, but working through all of the employees and everybody. She's talking about great ways that good coaching impacts your business. She's talking about focus and having goals, and Dee just knocks it out of the park. I'm super excited to have her along. And then we have David Muriello. So David is the founder and director of the Catch Canine Trainers Academy. So you've heard of Catch, right?
Yes.
And they place a lot of new trainers with mentor trainers all over the country. And this program that they have is fantastic. So I reached out to David and I'm like, let's talk about coaching. And he was thrilled to participate. He's got some great ideas, especially for newer trainers starting out, how to eliminate jargon, how to speak plainly, and how to make those connections that are long and lasting. And I just love his perspective on coaching people. And then there's Lori Williams, who is a fantastic trainer. And she has this amazing background. She was an aerobics instructor. She was a police officer. She came to dog training as an adult and has grown a very successful physical business. And she talks about some of the challenges that we have when people just aren't going to be able to go online, and that there are some people that just can't. And she talks about how to handle that. She talks about teaching with humor and how to get somebody back on track when they're trying to be a little bit disruptive. Her talk is just so good. She's so real and personable. I just love connecting with her. I didn't know her well before this, and now I feel like I have a friend. Like, she's just amazing. So I'm super excited about her.
Oh, Lori is awesome too.
Do you know Lori?
Actually, yes, I met her years ago at Clicker Expo, and actually that's where I met Jennifer Shryock as well. I met Trevor and Michael at APDT conferences, and I worked with Trevor.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm not even done. There's three more.
Oh, okay, go on.
Three more. So Julie Flannery, and Julie is the creator of Rally Free, the sport of Rally Free. She
Oh.
teaches for Fenzi Dog Sport Academy. She is so good to as a trainer. Like, she really helps sort of envision how to break things down into small components
Mm-hmm.
and help our clients find success that way. Trish
Wow.
McMillan is also coming to play. Trish
Oh, wow.
co-teaches the Aggression in Dogs seminar with Michael Shikashio. She's been in
Yeah.
the sheltering world for decades. I think she does a shelter membership or mentorship where she teaches dog trainers how to be a shelter trainer. Trish just has some really practical tips that I really appreciated her sharing. And of course, she's coming to us live from Pibble Hill, and we get a little cameo by Theodore. Theodore shows up, so he has his own Facebook page. So it's really important to mention Theodore. And then we're closing out this this amazing summit with Bradley Pfeiffer, who is the executive director of the Certification Council for Professional Dog Trainers and a fabulous trainer in his own right. He has a booming
Yes.
business in Indianapolis, and he's just a fantastic person. So that's the lineup. Can you believe it?
Wow. Okay, so how many people?
It's 10. It's 10 speakers plus
Oh,
myself
wow.
in a very similar format to what we're doing right now. It's a Zoom call that we did, and then I've,
Mm-hmm.
tightened it up so that it's just relevant information in these little bits and pieces. So it's just a half-hour interview each day, and I'm going to be able to drop that in drop a link in the email. People can log into their account where the virtual summit is being hosted and then watch it at their convenience. So they don't have to have it at a particular time. They can anytime during the day or even the next day after it's available. It'll still be there for 30 days. So it's just a matter of getting into it when people can, but it's just a half an hour and everybody's got that somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So just give us a little bit more details on how will the summit work, and is there actually a chance to connect live with the
Yes.
presenters?
I mean, I think my favorite part about attending a summit or a conference is the live action, right? It's important to have the content. That's always good. But
Yes.
especially now, I think trainers will particularly enjoy the chance to connect with people, real people. So there's 3 opportunities. So it depends on what people are interested in doing. They can do all of them. They can do one of them, or hit one day, try something else another day. So the 3 ways to connect are: 1, there's a Facebook group, which is the PetWorking Pro public forum, and that's
Mm-hmm.
easily found with those names. PetWorking is all one word, PetWorking Pro public forum, and we'll have the presenters in there in a chat. Sort of, I like to think of it as a bulletin board. So
Oh,
just have that post going on, and people can jump in and ask questions throughout the day. The presenters will be in there and answering questions on the day that they're presenting, and that'll be ongoing, and I'll be popping in there. I'm
right.
thinking about having a watch party in there. I'm not sure. We'll have to see what people want to do. So that's one
Mm-hmm.
way, is the Facebook group. A second way is in the forum or in the platform where the summit is being hosted. We're going to have a live meeting in the platform itself. So when students are in their account, they're going to see. I could actually show it to you if you wanted. We
Oh,
could
yeah.
put that up. Okay, so let me share my screen really quick. Oh, maybe I should have that up. Okay, give me just 1 second and I will log in and then we can look at it. But meanwhile, while I'm doing that, they're going to be able to join me in a live meeting, and it'll be like this. It'll be a Zoom meeting with however many people want to come and play. Hold on 1 second. And they will be able to experience meeting each other, asking questions. If people wanted to bring a case study, I would be open to that. So if they're like, oh, I've got this client, I really don't know what to say when this happens, and that sort of
Ah,
activity, we could totally brainstorm together. And I
oh,
think it's
that
just going
sounds
to
good.
be, yeah, I think it's going to be a really great way to connect. And of course, as an enrolled student. Okay. So this is not launched yet, but I can now screen share. One moment. And let's see. How's that? Are you able to see that? Can you see it?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So here we're actually in the platform. And so you have the whole summit over here to the left, and they'll just click through each of the modules that they're on. And some of them have things loaded in them, and some of them I'm still working on that. But say they wanted to see the trailer, they can watch that, and then they can have they click on the live session, and it'll be a start meeting in Zoom. And that's how they'll go. And so each of the presenters have their own little module. And then there's this welcome where people are going to get all the things that they need to know to be an active participant in the summit. And so, yeah, there'll be so we have the Facebook group to connect. We have these live sessions where each day at 4 o'clock Pacific time, I'll be starting this Zoom meeting in here. And anybody who wants to come, you don't need to log in or anything. You just come into your regular account where the summit is hosted and click on that, and you'll be able to find that. And then the third way that I have to connect is an Instagram contest. So every day, yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun for people who like to take pictures with their dog. So you take a picture with your dog enjoying the virtual summit, and you post to Instagram with the hashtag Coach People Train Dogs. And I'll be watching that throughout the day. There'll be a winner every day. Each of the presenters have a special gift, or I've had a couple businesses throw in some gifts, and I'm not releasing what the gifts are yet. You must be present to win. So you've got to check out that hashtag Coach People Train Dogs in Instagram when we start the summit. And I'll be talking first thing in the morning. I'm going to post what the gift is. People can attend all day, post a picture on Instagram with that hashtag that they're attending, share with their friends. And then in the live session that we have in the afternoons, I'm going to announce the winner and then connect with them for receiving the gift. And then I'll post it in the Facebook group at the end of the day as well. So,
that sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I'm so excited. So lots of ways to connect. It's just going to be, I'm really excited, obviously, because a ton of work has gone into this.
No, you're not excited at all. You're just so
blasé. Okay, let's get real here. I've been isolated for like 4 months now. I am ready for some connection with people. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm like, talk to dog people. Let me talk to some dog people.
Yes.
So that's a little bit more about the summit.
Okay, so you said that the presentations are all about half an hour.
Yeah.
What time every day?
So I'll be releasing those. Well, that's an excellent question. I'm not sure. It might be midnight. I think because I just set the date. I don't think I get to set the time. So they launch, and then people can log in anytime during that day to find it. I will be sending out an email every morning with the kind of the highlights of what to expect, what some of the great tips are. And put a link in there so people can easily find it. So yeah, they're going to want to make sure that they're getting my emails. And I'm already starting to send a few out to those that have registered. So they need to make sure that they're accepting email from the PetWorkingPro@gmail address, or they're going to miss that great information. So we want to make sure that folks know that as well.
Right. Will there be any CEUs for attending, signing up?
Yes, indeedy. So when there's 2.5, because they go by the presenters' content. So we have 10 presenters, we have a half an hour each, so we have 2.5 hours. So it's 2.5 CEUs. So that's a little added bonus. I mean, it's free, might as well, have that. People need to drop their it's for the CCPDT, so they need to drop their certificate number in their account when they register, or they can add it after they registered. They need to have that in there though by the end of August so that I can send those in for them.
Okay, and what is the cost and how can we actually sign up?
There's no cost. It's free.
It's free.
Totally free. Can you believe it?
That's amazing.
This is a gift from PetWorking Pro. Honestly, I wanted to make sure that trainers have the information that they need to be successful during this stressful time. I wanted the opportunity selfishly to connect with these trainers that are presenting, as well as with all of those that have registered. So it's just really from my heart to all of the training community as an opportunity to connect. So yeah, I'm not charging for it. It won't always be free, but for these 30 days, for these 30 days, it's free. So come and get it and share it with your friends while it's going on.
Well, that's very generous of you and the presenters because it's their time too. So that is wonderful.
Yep.
It really is.
And each one of them were just so excited. They were just all so thrilled to come and play and bring this information, because each one of them agrees that in order to help more dogs, we have to be good coaches. We have to be able to connect with the humans and get them to do the thing. And if you can't put your hand on the dog, or even if you can, but if you can't put your hands on the dogs, then your verbal skills really need to be at the top of the game.
Definitely. Definitely. So tell us, how do we sign up?
So to register, you can just go to petworkingpro.com. So all one word, petworkingpro.com, and register it. Just click on the summit. It's in the upper header there. Just click on summit.
Can you share the screen so people can see?
I can indeed. Hold on one second. And let's do that.
And while you're doing that, afterwards in the comment section, we could post all the links as well.
Okay, we'll do that. So that should be sharing with you. So here's the website. Can you see that now?
Yes.
And we have our little countdown going. It's 5 days. This will actually launch on August 1st. And they need to register before July 30th to get those CEUs if they're getting it. So they've got to come early to win. And then it's a little more about the presenters. If you click through here, you can read a little bit about each one. So that's great. And then it goes right here to the more details, how to register. You can click on that and it takes you to the landing page with more information about the summit. And then you can click the sign me up button and it'll take you over to the registration page. And here's the other courses that I teach. Just click on the Coaching People Virtual Summit. And it's not going to open for me right now.
Of course not.
Yeah, no, because I'm impatient and I'm just like, oh, click. Yes. Well, okay. We'll just go on faith that actually works because I'm in the preview right now. So, and it's already recognizing me because these are my courses. So that's what it's doing. And it's not released yet. That's what it's doing. So it's recognizing the cookie that's me. And so it's already showing all the courses that I'm in.
Right. And I'm in the 5T coaching one as well too. So
yes, you are. And how are you liking that 5T Inner Circle experience?
It's good. I just want to give you a hard time. No, it's really, really helpful. I've learned so much already, and I'm only on module 3.
Module 3, yep. And we have our Inner Circle meetup on Tuesday this week. So busy.
Yes,
week.
we do.
Busy
yes.
Week. But it's so exciting to again to connect with those other coaches and teachers and brainstorm together to build better coaching for your business. I mean, it's a win-win for everyone.
Definitely. Okay. So, time is flying. Time always flies.
Yep.
Okay. So, how will it benefit dog trainers and why? So this is your final little push for it.
My final plug. I think the main benefit of this is to get dog trainers really noodling, really thinking about and thinking clearly about how they are communicating what they have to bring to the people that love the dogs.
Right.
So a lot of trainers, I mean, how many times have you heard, I got into dog training because I trust dogs more than I trust people, or, and we all love the dogs. And as Trish McMillan says, it's not the dogs that are writing the checks.
That's right.
I loved it when she said that. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, brilliant. If you have a business, it is critical that you are good with people. And if you're not getting immediate re-registrations by your clients, if you're not getting people signing up right away for what you're bringing, if you're not getting compliance, I mean, I'll be in these chats with people, with trainers, and they'll be saying, well, this person, they just don't do anything I say. And I think maybe as Dee Holt says, maybe the problem is you. Maybe it's not them.
Yeah.
And it's, I could pull a quote from each one of the presenters because they
Go
talk
ahead.
about it over and over and over about how important it is. David Muriello talks about, even if you're a back of the house trainer, so you're not, teaching group classes and private lessons, but you're training the dog in a day training, or you're working in a boarding care facility or a doggy daycare. If you're the person bringing that dog out to someone, they're going to want to know about what their dog did. And if you can explain it in a way that engages them, gets them
Right.
to sign on for more classes or more day training, then you're going to succeed. So it really, all of us that are coaching, all of us that are teaching dogs also need to be able to be good coaches for the human half. And we're just going to be able to,
Definitely.
because then those folks will stay with us. We can teach them the skills that their dog needs, which keeps the dog in the home. They're going to get better success, so that people are going to enjoy the process more, and they're going to come back, which means they're going to stick with the training longer. It's ultimately going to keep the dog in the home longer. It's going to keep money in your pocket as a business owner or as an employee of a business owner. And
Right.
it's just a win-win-win. So this summit is, I think, a really great opportunity to take these bite-sized chunks of information, just a half an hour a day, spend some time thinking about those concepts, coming into the chat in Facebook, typing out what you think, or asking a question, or engaging in the live session every day, which will be hosted in the platform. I mean, it's just a great way to connect, feel like you're not doing it all by yourself. Ask those questions, those difficult questions when you've had that client. I mean, I can remember early on when I first started teaching, oh man, I remember the first time standing in front of a crowd where I was supposed to teach them how to make their dogs heel. And I froze up. I didn't know what to say. Just that,
Yes.
oh, clearly I don't have a problem talking now. So, but
No, you don't.
getting, and I haven't even had caffeine, but getting that buy-in quickly so that people are sharing that enthusiasm about what they're going to get out of that session. And then, bringing them along in those little bits. We don't learn in what I call a fire hose method, where people are, all the information, here's everything I've ever known about dogs. I mean, I've been in dogs 30 years plus. I know a lot of things, but it's need to know. And it's, you're going to give them just a little bit. So that's how I'm delivering the content to the trainers. It's just a little bit every day, a chance to take some action on it, experience that social time or that brainstorm time or problem solving time. Go to sleep and think about it, come back the next day refreshed, take a little bit more in. And that's how I teach. And that's how I want our trainers to experience it.
Well, it sounds awesome. I've already signed up and
Yay.
I'm excited, but talking to you tonight is like, oh my God, it's like I'm even more excited and I
I'm
cannot
excited.
wait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has been like I started. It has been a huge project, bigger than I thought. Um, and it's it's basically me doing this with the presenters, obviously, and my son has some video skills, so he's helping there, but I've had to master a lot of technology really quickly. So again, I'm going to ask for just a little bit of grace. I'm hoping that people will give me a little bit of grace about their experience, and just come and enjoy the experience, make some connections, make some lifelong friends. I know that the folks that are going to be the most interested in this are people who really care about the people. And so we have an opportunity to build alliances and friendships here that we don't have anywhere else in this time. So let's play.
Very true. And I'm super excited seeing and interacting with the people I already know, the awesome rock stars of dog training and behavior. So I am so thrilled to be connecting with them again.
Yes, me too. I'm excited.
Yes.
And meeting new people. There was a couple of folks really trusted me with this. They hadn't met me before. They're like, I don't know. I'm like, come on, let's play. And they're like, okay, let's do it. And each one at the end thanked me and just really enjoyed the experience of chatting together for that time to produce the video. So, yep, I'm excited.
Excellent. Oh, one last question. Do you know how many people have signed up already?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I'll just say that it's double the amount that I thought we were going to have. That's all I'm going to say. Double the
Great.
amount that I thought we were going to have. And I hope
Well,
people will take the opportunity to get registered and to share. I would love to triple or quadruple the number, because I think not only is it valuable in terms of who we're going to meet, but you don't know how you're going to be able to help and influence another trainer. I don't know about you guys, but I've personally been struggling these past few months with the isolation, and this is an opportunity to connect deeply over a topic that we should be passionate about, which is teaching people and saving dogs and helping families keep their pets and helping families enjoy their pets to the fullest. I mean, for real, can we talk about that? And it's just going to be a great opportunity to connect.
and once again, it's free. I find there is a lot of courses going on and there are at a good price, but it's like so much information coming and, income has been down, and even though it's affordable, it's like you
Yeah.
still have to find the money for it.
Yep. And
And you,
I wanted this to be free, because I want it to be completely accessible to everyone, no
yes,
matter where you are in terms of your economic background. I wanted, everybody to, if you have a phone, that's a smartphone, you have all the technology you need, you don't need anything special for this. You can come in and enjoy all of these aspects right from your phone. So I don't know very many trainers without a phone. So if you have a phone, come and participate. It's 10 days. It's August 1st through 10th that it launches. They can join the Facebook group now, which is PetWorking Pro is the Facebook page. PetWorking is all one word, space pro is the Facebook page. And then we have a group affiliated with this, which is the PetWorking Pro Public Forum. And that is where we're going to be having the presenters come in and connect. So join that group beforehand so you're ready to go. I'm already starting to share some information, and the video trailers are there. There's also a YouTube channel, but you can go to the YouTube channel, PetWorking Pro, and the trailers are there, so you can kind of look through and get a taste of what each of the presenters are bringing, so you can highlight the days that you want to make sure and catch. But yeah, August 1st through the 10th.
excellent. Well, I am so looking forward to it. And we have to wrap things up now. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Lisa.
I am even doubly excited, and I just cannot wait.
Me too. Me too. So I will see you there.
Great. Thank you so very much.
All right. Take care now.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.